Ada looked in the mirror, a vision in white. Today, she would marry Chike, the man of her dreams. Everything was perfect. Her only sadness was her estranged sister, Neka. They hadn't spoken in years after a bitter argument no one discussed. The ceremony began. As Ada walked down the aisle, the doors burst open. There stood Neka, holding the hand of a small boy. Silence fell. Neka pointed at the groom. The boy looked up and spoke one word that shattered the room, "Daddy." Chaos erupted. Ada's veil tore as she stumbled back. The perfect wedding was now a public scandal. Chike tried to speak, but no words came out. His silence confirmed the truth. He had a child with Ada's own sister. Neka's voice cut through the noise. "You took everything from me, Ada. Now you know how it feels." Ada fainted. She woke up in a room, her white dress now a symbol of her shame. The fairy tale was over. Her parents were devastated. How could this happen? Her mother cried. The family was broken in an instant. Chike finally confessed. It was 5 years ago. One night. We were drunk. I never knew about the boy. Neka revealed her truth. I was pregnant and alone. I came to you both for help, and you turned me away. Ada remembered that day. She was jealous of Neka's closeness to Chike. She told her to leave. She had sent her own sister away. The boy's name was David. A DNA test proved Chike was the father. There was no denying the truth anymore. Chike's family pressured him to accept the boy and marry Neka to do the right thing. Ada was now the outsider. Neka moved back into the family home with David. Every day was a painful reminder of the betrayal for Ada. Ada discovered Neka and Chike were meeting in secret. "We're discussing our son," he claimed. But Ada didn't believe him. Driven by suspicion, Ada followed Neka to a lawyer's office. She was suing Chike for 5 years of child support, a massive sum. Confronted, Neka was cold. "This was never about love. It was about providing for my son. And making you pay." Chike's business began to fail. The scandal scared away his investors. He started blaming Ada for not moving on. Ada found love letters from Neka to Chike, dated just a year ago. The one-night stand was a lie. Their affair was recent. She confronted Chike with the evidence. He broke down. "It was more than one night. We were in love before I chose you." The final betrayal, Neka revealed she and Chike had planned to elope, but he backed out at the last minute for Ada's money. Ada's father had a stroke from the stress. The family blamed her for not forgiving them and keeping the conflict alive. Alone and broken, Ada packed her bags. She had lost her husband, her sister, and now her family. At the door, little David tugged her dress. "Auntie, don't go. I'm sorry." It was the first kind word she'd heard in weeks. In that moment, Ada saw the child was just another victim in this war between adults. She picked him up and held him. Neka saw them and screamed. "Don't touch my son. You've taken enough from me." She snatched the boy away. That night, Ada discovered the real reason for Neka's bitterness. Their father had written Ada into his will as the main heir. Neka's plan was clear: destroy Ada's marriage, make her leave, and claim the inheritance for herself and her son. Armed with the truth, Ada decided to fight back. She wouldn't run. She would expose her sister's scheme to everyone. Ada called a family meeting. She played a secret recording of Neko admitting she knew about the will all along. Neko laughed. "It's your word against mine." But then, Chike spoke up. "I can confirm it. She told me about the will." The family was divided. Some called Neko greedy. Others said Ada deserved it for being their father's favorite. Neko played her final card. She revealed Chike had agreed to help her dispute the will in exchange for custody of David. Chike was exposed as a liar who played both sisters. He wanted the inheritance money and his son, with neither sister attached. In the rage, David started crying. The sight of the scared little boy finally made everyone stop their fighting. Ada looked at the broken family. She saw her crying mother, her sick father, and a terrified child. She made a decision. "Enough," Ada said. "This ends now. For the sake of this child, we end this war today." Ada made a new will herself, putting the family house in a trust for David's education. She gave up her claim to end the conflict. She told Chike to leave and never contact her again. "Be a good father to your son. That is the only good thing left from these lies," she told Neko. "You can have the money. But you've lost your family. I hope it was worth it." Ada moved to a new city and started a business helping other women rebuild their lives after betrayal. She never married. But she found peace. Sometimes, the greatest strength is knowing when to walk away from a battle that cost your soul. Years later, a teenage David tracked her down. "Auntie Ada," he said. "Thank you for thinking of me when no one else did." And Ada learned that while some family bonds break forever, new ones can grow from the ashes of the old, built on truth and choice. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for watching this beautiful story. Please subscribe to enjoy more Zoe Folktales.